Winners of 4 straight, the New Mexico State Aggies. Taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. And he bumps it up inside the 20. So New Mexico State's offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To throw, it's Cutler. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football, can't follow through with his own motion. Nice job on the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have anything.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Volunteers offense will get the ball for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can do it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Vols want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Takes the handoff. It's Callaway. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteer. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense will set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be...
Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Another Completion on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the run, it's Thomas. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Ready to fire from the pistol. Making side adjustments here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Here comes the heat. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker, it's Matthews. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
That pass is incomplete.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on third down.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He's going to take off. And he'll go out of bounds, and he will be short on the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Dropping back, it's Cutler. Rushes on him. Finds a man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you can tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third down, going up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let it go. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Cutler. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Staley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Staley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking for a crease. It's Callaway. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. To the air. It's Cutler. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown ball. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Fry. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires on the run. He's got it on the outside. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark the 40. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He throws back to the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And the Vols will hustle to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Oh, they're after him. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
And the Aggies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This quarterback part of their running game. On his feet at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it! Touchdown, Tennessee! And the route is on. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And that's a live ball. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Powers through the defender. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Thomas. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time They finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Breaks the tackle. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Bishop. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
New Mexico State, 0.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Cutler. Working that left side now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the ride. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Fires to the big fella. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll throw it again from their own end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situation.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
On 4th down, going to the air. Going for it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Skips away from pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Washington.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it at the 20. He's loose. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's King. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to